Welcome back to the channel, Boss KO Music, Plug Media Child Hip Hop Reaction Channel, man. Thank you for tapping in with us, man. Enjoy this reaction that we got coming right now. We ain't gonna hold too much of your time up. Hit that like and subscribe button, man, so it can help with the algorithm, so we can get it out there, and more people can get in tune with our videos. Hit that like and subscribe button right now. Enjoy the content.
About generations of violence in Chicago, and it's a lot of generations of violence in Chicago. I always tell people this is one of the cultures that rewards you for doing bad. If you got a blick case that came home from like a murder case, it's probably $1 million on the internet waiting on you. And I know that might sound crazy. In this culture, we have seen generations kind of taken out, though. We have seen that in several crews and shit. You know, the internet make big deals about a guy named HK from O Block losing his life. Then like T-Roy, I believe his brother. And then like Zell Munna, who I believe is related to them too. So that's like 3 different generations of one family that lost their life due to gun violence in the streets. That shit very sad. The internet document those tales of their stories. You know, we actually seen T-Roy get shot and lose his life. It was recorded on the camera that was inside of a grocery store when we seen this murder. You know, very sad. And we heard about like HK in the news about Zell Munna. That's not the only family that went through things in this culture. You know, this culture has went through a lot of savage shit. That's why people keep their eye on this shit, you know. A lot of people might have not made it famous, but they got fame on this internet, you know. Look at like Cutthroat Vaughn. He lost his life due to gun violence. We all seen Cutthroat Dre. His death went viral on the internet, losing his life walking out of a jail, Cook County in Chicago. You know, he left out of that jail, and then next thing you know, at the corner, he was gunned down. He lost his life. Very sad, you know. Cameras actually caught his last moment before he lost his life walking out of that jail. Now, that's very sad in my opinion. But then...
Yo, we back. So, tell me in the comments what you think about this reaction so far, man. Think the video nice, man. I think we post nice videos, nice content for you guys to enjoy, man. Drop some comments below. Let me know what you think about this content, man. Appreciate you tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe button for us right now.
My father, Vinny, he actually lost his life due to gun violence too, sitting in a car with a young lady, I believe, when somebody walked up on the car. His death was actually recorded all on the internet. People know who killed him and all kind of things like that. It's all on the internet. It's documented. But you know, those not the only ones. People always ask me about like Tooka now. I tell people, Tooka, his family, their death is all on the internet too. Very strong. We all hear the stories about Tooka. You know, he's one of the most famous people in the drill culture who might have not even knew he was in the fucking drill culture. I don't think Tooka knew he was in the drill culture, you know, but he's one of the most famous people. They done turned this name into like a weed strain that people say they smoking and be disrespectful. And it got to a point where it's almost like a slang to some people. You know, his death has been documented on the internet. He was at a bus stop. Somebody walked up, I guess, asked him some questions and then snaked him, shot him. He lost his life due to gun violence. I had a chance to interview his brother. Told me plenty of stories about Tooka. But we hear stories about Tooka, other brother, Lil Mark, who lost his life due to gun violence in Chicago. It's crazy because both of them, I believe, lost their life like by a bus stop, near a bus stop, you know. Dirk even made jokes about one of those guys' death and shit like that. So everybody know about the Tooka. We didn't see name brand rappers get checked for name dropping them. And then Lil Mark lost his life. He's strong in the culture. 051 affiliate. Dropped one of the biggest, strongest songs in the culture. No competition. A lot of people don't know that they're dead. Tooka dead. Actually lost his life due to gun violence too. So that's 3 different generations. That's Lil Mark, that's Tooka, and that's the dead. Big Tooka, I believe Big Shondell, I'm not sure of the nickname. But according to paperwork, he lost his life due to like a robbery or something like that they claim. Not sure, maybe some sneakery shit. You know, according to reports, he called the lady and said while he was walking, you know, it's people behind him asking him about weed and all kind of things. He said it felt real weird. So he called somebody while he was on the phone. He walked inside the O Block, Parkway Gardens. Okay? He was shot, I believe, robbed. I don't know if that's the case, if that happened, but he was shot. He actually knocked on somebody's door and collapsed and shit like that, according to the reports. So, you know, those are 3